Today we're going to do a camera comparison between the Pixel 7 Pro versus the 7. The cameras are mostly the same, but there are some differences. But this video is just to show you if it's worth upgrading to the Pro instead of grabbing the 7. Now, I've been doing a lot of camera comparisons with the 7 Pro, and watching them back and just hearing how the speech enhancement are on these phones are super good. So with these like vlogging shots, I feel like I don't even need the external microphone. So what you're hearing right now is directly from the phones. With these phones, you do have 10-bit HDR. The first time I turned it on, I didn't really like how it looked, and it kind of looked too blurry or noisy. So on the Pixel 7 Pro, I do have it turned on. On the Pixel 7, it's off. So this is just to give you an idea if it's worth turning on or not. Now, if you do like to shoot with HDR on and you would like to edit on a computer, there is an extra step to get it back to look normal, which can be bothersome. Now, just to be safe, I did do a little switch. The Pixel 7 now has HDR on, whereas the Pixel 7 Pro has it off. Right now, I'm heading to the city to grab some lunch with my friend before he heads back home to Boston. So it's going to be a very simple camera comparison and a very easy day.
Alright, so most of the pictures and images look fairly similar, if not exactly the same thing. So the first improvement, or what's better, is the ultrawide. It is a bit wider, so it is more useful in tighter spaces. Now, I did leave the 10-bit on the Pixel 7, so it's gonna be like this throughout the video to see if there's any differences throughout my day. During the daytime, it looks completely identical, but when it gets to darker places or low light, the shadows tend to be a bit brighter, but it's a bit bluish red. It's weird, but it just doesn't look normal. For the wide lens, again, they look exactly the same. I feel like if there's any differences at all, it has to do more with the software than hardware. In terms of using the 10-bit HDR, as a normal person, I think it's just easier to turn it off just because the extra step is kind of annoying if you want to edit it on your computer, and I think it just looks better without it. Next up is the Telephoto. At 2x, they look completely the same, but where you can see difference is 8x. On the regular Pixel 7, that is the max you can go, and you can tell that it's a bit blurry, it's digitized, and it's not as clean as the Pros. So clearly, if you do need a telephoto lens, or if you know you want to zoom in a lot, then obviously the Pixel 7 Pro is going to be the better choice for you. Now for video, at 7x is the max you can go on the Pixel 7, and clearly you can see it's much more noisy, it's not as clear as the Pros, and it can go up to 20x, which is a bit hard to control if you zoomed in that much, but it still looks cleaner than the max zoom on a Pixel 7. Next up is portrait mode. Again, very similar. I feel like if there's any difference at all, just normally the Pixel 7 does have a bit of a blurrier background than the Pros, but I feel like you can control that after the fact you take the picture. So I feel like if you need the widest lens and if you want to zoom in, then go for the 7 Pro and skip the 7. Of course, this is just about camera only, not including all the other benefits that the 7 Pros has over the 7, but only you would know what phones you really need and want. So comment down below which one you think is the right one for you, and if you are wondering if it's worth upgrading from the 6 Pro, then I will have the video up right here on screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.